Hello, and welcome to Desktop and Dice, the gaming channel where you never know who's going to show up. I'm your host, NextGen Nate, and during this run, we're going to be playing ARK. Our question for this run is, what's your favorite dinosaur? Also, what are some other dinosaurs that you think don't get enough love? For the first episode of this run, tell us your favorite dinosaur and why it's your favorite, if there's a reason. And then with each episode, give us different dinosaurs that you think needs more love, and let's talk about it. And then at the final episode of this run, try to give a guess as to what my favorite dinosaur is. Now, I have a feeling I might let that slip as we play. I don't know. We shall see. And with that, let's get into the game. Really don't know what to do about the heat thing. Something tells you there's yeah. Something tells us there's a solution. I just don't know what it is.
Does it only happen at a certain point of the day?
It only happens on certain days. It seems like there's days that are hotter than others.
Siesta.
Yeah. Today's all foggy.
The other day when if I didn't have air conditioning, I don't think I'd be out working in the heat of the day. And I guess people do, but you know, still have break areas that are cool usually.
I thought drinking water would do something about it, but that doesn't seem to do anything.
Even if they don't have drinking water, even if they don't have cooler areas, if they get sick, you know, there's somewhere they can go to cool down. Sit in the car with AC on or something. But we got that here.
I haven't seen Splat in a while. I wonder if a Triceratops is good for gathering stone or wood.
Triceratops. Oh, nice. Thought those didn't exist.
In this game, they do.
You'd think they'd be a good bulldozer.
Yeah, you would think. Gathering. Let's see.
Here's a fun study. It's gonna throw people for a loop. Popular Mechanics has this. Consciousness may begin before birth.
Oh, no, really?
This is like consciousness, just kind of awareness, you know, not just.
It's not alive until it leaves the... That's such a bunch of hogwash. I literally... One of my intro to psychology teachers, his whole thing was like, that child can hear your voice before it's in this world. That child is exposed to you. Depending upon how you interact, it will know you when it comes out. And the thing is, I remember when my two boys were born, there did seem to be... I start talking and there was a recognition.
Yeah.
So, and it's like this whole thing.
The mom and dad start talking, and that calms them down sometimes. And other people that are around, you know, if you have grandparents living with you or whatever, but.
Alright, I remember what creature helps you with stone. I just haven't seen one of those around. see.
There's all this debate going on online on whether they can continue with Kang the Conqueror and the MCU because of the whole incident with Jonathan Majors, but they literally set up the whole multiverse where in some universes people look different, so there's no reason they need to keep the same actor.
True.
And they made it a point that just because we see them different, they do too. I mean, like, Doc Ock picks up Spider-Man's like, "You're not my Peter."
Right. Of course, he at first actually just says, "You're not Peter."
Oh yeah. So it's not like the James Bond thing where it's supposed to be the same person when they change actors. So there's debate on that too.
Alright, so it's saying that Triceratops is good at gathering thatch. Not really what I want.
Gosh. I would think transferring files between two hard drives would be faster than downloading it, but it doesn't seem to be the case.
If you spot anything while watching me that looks like a armadillo with spikes on its tail, let me know.
Stegosaurus? No, the Armadillo PO. I don't remember. I'm terrible with dinosaur names.
Yeah. Me too.
Someone likes to try to quiz me with them every now and then, and I was like,
Yeah. Benjamin has a head for that kind of thing. And his code name is Little Raptor Ben, so I'm pretty sure everyone knows his name's Benjamin. And his
okay.
first names aren't actually that bad. It's
Yeah.
and like I said, I actually have to give my full name for Cyber Friends, but I want to give everyone else the opportunity to be anonymous. Plenty of fiber. It's not even the yoga kind. Mm. collect stone. You'll be able to collect wood. Guessing trike is a Triceratops.
Presumably.
140 hide.
You have to stand near them while they're sleeping to tame them, or can you just stand near them?
No, you've got to get them while they're sleeping.
Because that Triceratops seems to be pretty docile. Still one out there to get. Those are the weird bear-looking things.
I don't remember dying over here. Huh. There's a way to whistle for these guys. I think Splat's dead.
Because you ain't seen him in a while?
Yep.
That one splat.
Yeah, Splat went splat. What level of Triceratops are you? Is there any knuckleberries? I don't think I have knuckleberries. Here we go.
Will you eat those blackberries before the yellow ones are gone?
Yeah, if I tell it to consume it, yeah.
I'm sleepy now.
Let's see. It's a level 2. I should be able to get it. Well, I think it's gonna be just you and me for the rest of the evening, man.
Looks like it.
Of course, I had a feeling you and would probably be my regulars.
The Archangel.
Did I say his name?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll bleep that out. Yeah, Archangel.
A good way to think about the way we're recording it is you just gotta lower the volume.
Yeah.
For that section.
Yep, just gotta snip that little piece out. That way, if anyone has like a big sneeze too, we can like get that part snipped out too.
One sings way off key, you know.
Do what?
I said, or if someone sneezes, what you said. Or if someone sings way off key.
Yeah.
In Thai.
Mm-hmm. Where are you going?
Need some water.
No, killed something. Hey, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you enjoyed that, I do hope that you consider joining our socials so you can keep up to date. Now, I do understand that there is really no longer Twitter, it's now X, but when I put together the different socials, it was Twitter at the time. So just understand, Twitter is X. Also, if you enjoyed that, please consider looking at our other channels. There'll be some links in the description. Also consider looking at some of the other creators who are part of the Dad Network. In time, we'll start presenting links to those channels as well. Another thing to remember is I have a Rent a Cyber friend. If you're wanting to talk to me directly, that's a good way to do it. Now, keep in mind there is a fee. Also, if you are under 18, The rules state that you have to be 18 to use Rent a Cyberfriend. So, if you're wanting to talk to me, your legal guardian will have to log you in, they have to stay in the room with you, and if they're unwilling to do that, then I'm sorry, we can't have a conversation. That's just the rules, and we need to abide by those rules. Lastly, as a reminder, the question for this run is, what's your favorite dinosaur? And then for each episode, what are other dinosaurs that you think don't get enough attention? I also realize I haven't really given a hint as to my favorite dinosaur, so the one hint I'll give, and it's kind of a vague hint, but I don't want to give it away, is my favorite dinosaur is a living tank. So with that, again, I am so glad you stuck around. I'm hoping that you enjoyed this video, and I'm your host, Next Gen Nate, and I'm looking forward to the next time we play.